But the Mexicans nearly painted a beautiful picture there. That's a dangerous ball back. Gums gives the ball away here. Camberos, was he tripped? Referee has a look at it, says no. Of course, VAR can have a second look if necessary. That ball bounces in behind. Brandon Satchel not able to do enough, and then in the end it's cleared out of. Again, the check, presumably, has continued on here. And it appears that the VAR has suggested that the referee has a second look at it here. Well, just as we had indicated, Alberto Martinez, Odette Hamilton in our VAR. And I think they're suggesting that Grant follows through on Camberos here after he does get some of the ball, I must say. Now look, Grant does get a piece of the ball, but his follow-through had a very lengthy look at it. He says it's a penalty. The decision is overturned. It's a penalty to... You can see there, Grant does get some of the ball, but it's the follow-through on the ankle that trips up Camberos. He steps up to the penalty spot here. Referee just making sure everyone stays out of the 18-yard box. Tegan Gums off his line. Has to be patient before trying to spring and save. Camberos scores. No trouble at all with his penalty. Hugo Camberos provides liftoff for Mexico. And the defending champions have officially arrived at this year's CONCACAF Men's Under-20 Championship. El Tri takes the lead. Well, he looked pretty confident all the way. Gums actually guesses the right way, but it's the height, the pace, and the precision on the penalty that allows Mexico to jump out on top. Well, Mexico, as they do so many times, particularly on home soil, can they turn one goal into many? Sandoval, oh, lovely feed in behind here, and it's 2-0 in a blink. Francisco Valenzuela, after a marvelous Mexico move. They double El Tri's lead with a bit of brilliance. Mexico can hit very, very quickly and very, very often if you're not careful. One goal quickly becomes two for El Tri after another magnificent team move. It's Sandoval's ball in behind, and then it's a lovely, lovely bit of skill here from Camberos to put it right on a platter for Valenzuela. It really is a marvelously executed move from the hosts here, and they're 2-0 up in next to no time. Well, just as we had said that the Bennett boys had done a decent job after the first goal had went in, well, Mexico produced a wonderful move, a wonderful team goal. And Antigua and Barbuda were cut to ribbons. It all really... Antigua and Barbuda, frankly, have to keep it here, or this could get away from them. That's how good, how capable, how strong this Mexico side always tends to be at the under-20 level. Oh, and from the free kick, they nearly sting in another. Christian Inda. That was a wonderfully taken free kick. Goalkeeper was frozen. It actually does hit the inside of the upright. With those 2 goals, Mexico in the live table will jump right to the top of Group B on the tiebreakers. That was spooned into the middle. It bounced nearly past everybody. Santiago Sandoval not able to get past his man, Michael. Good defensive work. Michael does very well there, just about gets it away from Sandoval at the vital moment. From the corner. Headed back into the middle. Oh! And steered up. Of course, beat the U.S. in the last version of this tournament just 2 years ago. At that tournament, Mexico led the way with 122 shots and 13 goals. They were the best attack at the tournament, but it's the defensive side here that's going to be under, well, a moment here would really potentially turn things around for Antigua and Barbuda with still about 13 minutes left in the half. Oh, they went under the wall, and it was cleared away by... Well, the goal scorer may have just saved a goal here. What a critical touch. It looked like Lisiaga, the goalkeeper, was not ready for that. The clearance does lead to a corner. Adams with the delivery. It's a poor delivery. Inda wins the header. Gomez on the back end. Gomez again. Trying to slither his way through. Camberos. Whips a beauty of a ball to Sandoval. All hits it into the side. Camberos, what a feed. And then Camberos, what a feed. And then Sandoval misses the target with a volleyed attempt here. Look at the stats at the moment. 7 total shots for Mexico to Antigua and Barbuda's 1. They could add on to that here. Sandoval. Lovely feed. It's whipped into the middle. Header comes out for an opportunity. Was chested down for Gomez. We are told there's going to be at least a couple of minutes of stoppage time added on at the end, as once again Sandoval is played in behind. Santiago Sandoval. Camberos lays this off to the edge of the area. And the shot from Simeone, did it take it to... Camberos' ball in, it was nearly a free header. And then the volley from Simeone is into the seats. Seconds of the half. Ooh, the good pressure here from Gomez. Valenzuela, back to Gomez. And then Sandoval swoops in and scores! Mexico do add a third. Just Luis Gomez pressing here. He gets the contact on it. Valenzuela's header goes back to Gomez. Gomez unselfishly finds Sandoval, and Sandoval, with a very difficult technique here, is able to halftime break. The half. Mexico turning something